Hello, friends. Welcome to the session on artificial intelligence. In this session, we will discuss some basic concepts of artificial intelligence. Friends, whenever we wake up in the morning, and normally we are habitual of checking our email, you will find that whenever we check our email, then the email service provider, such as Gmail, will automatically classify your mails into primary mail, into social mail, into promotion mail, and such other categories. You will find that the mails are being automatically classified by the Gmail. Now, how this has happened? This happens because the Gmail makes use of artificial intelligence. You must have been seen on television that some car is going on the road and there is no driver in the car. So without driver, it is possible to drive a car on the road. How it is possible? This is possible only because of artificial intelligence, because the car consists of AI. Friends, you must have been seeing that whenever we make use of our phone, then our phones are nowadays very smartphones. So whenever you ask them to call your friend, or whenever you ask them to play a song for you, you will find that the phone will listen to you and it will obey your instructions. How it is possible? This is possible only because of AI. So the technology of AI has been evolved now, and large number of people are making use of it. And it is our daily practice nowadays that in many daily activities, we are actually making the use of AI. But if you want to really make the use of AI effectively, then you must know what it is. And these sessions are prepared so that a common person should know what actually artificial intelligence is. So friends, as you know, that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel, I do subscribe to the channel because you can watch many other videos on the various topics of electronics and computer science. So let us start the session and let us understand what we mean by artificial intelligence. So here we need to start the session for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, as we know, that this is a technology which has been evolved over a 40, 50 years of time. And you will find that nowadays it is ready that people are actually making the use of this technology. Artificial intelligence is actually a simulation of human intelligence in machine. Humans are intelligent by nature, so that is being called as a natural intelligence. But nowadays we are able to write algorithms, we are able to write programs in such a way that our computers, our mobile phones can think, learn, and make decisions as humans do. So they are doing just like humans. Even though it is a narrow AI, to some extent or to some activities, they are simulating the human behavior. You will find that the AI enables the machine to perform the task which otherwise was being performed by the humans only, because humans require certain cognitive abilities. Humans have certain cognitive abilities such as problem solving, decision making, language understanding, visual perception, and these were not there for computers. These were not there for your mobile phones. But because of the technology has been evolved, the AI technology, now you will find that your machines also can understand the natural language. Your machine can also solve problems. Your machine can also think to make a decision, and they can understand the scene or visual perception. So you will find that AI is a technology. Basically, it consists of algorithms. It consists of knowledge. And this is being fed to the system. This is being fed to your computer system. And in such a way that they can think, learn, and make decisions just like humans. And therefore, they are having now intelligence, but this is not a natural intelligence. And that is the reason we call it as a artificial intelligence. So there are certain characteristics that are being associated with the AI. You will find that machine can learn. AI can improve the performance over a time by analyzing the data. So machine learns from the data. You'll find that data plays very important role, because whatever the data that we feed to the machine, from that data only the machine learns. So whatever the data is being available is being fed to the machine in order to learn from the data. Machine can have reasoning. They can make decisions based on the available information. They can solve the problems, even complex problems, which otherwise are very difficult for the humans also. You will find that can be solved by using artificial intelligence. So as shown in this window, one can easily find that AI go on learning continuously. AI carries on. AI can make a perception. And you will find that many automations are possible because of the artificial intelligence. AI can recognize images. Whenever you show some image to your mobile phone, you will find that they can identify what this image is. They can identify different objects in the images. They can recognize the faces of the humans. They can determine where it is being captured. They can determine or understand speech. Whenever you talk to the machine, whenever you give some command to the machine, just like a servant, you will find that they will obey your command. They will understand your speech. They will understand various patterns within a data. They will understand computers, vision. They will understand the natural language processing. The language that we use, say for example, English language, Marathi language, Hindi language, all such natural languages can be understood nowadays to some extent by the artificial intelligence. So they have autonomous functioning. They can operate independently. There is no human interference required. You will find that it is possible that in industries we can use robots and then the car will automatically travel. There is no human interference required. So what this actually AI system consists of, you will find that as shown in this diagram, basically there is an agent at the central, which is being called as a central entity. Then there are three feds to the agent: knowledge, algorithm, and goals. And you will find that there is an environment, and there are certain actions to be taken by the agent on the environment. And the environment will give the feedback in terms of observation and experiences. So agent is the central entity, and this will perceive the environment, will process the information, and will make the decision. For example, whenever we have a recommendation system, for example, whenever you observe any film or any program on Amazon, on Netflix, you will find that based on your observation or based on your viewing, the Amazon will suggest you the new content. The Netflix will suggest you the new content. So that is just nothing but a recommendation system. We can have a self-driving car. We can have a robot for cleaning. We can have a chatbot for the human interactions. So these are all AI-based. Environment is an external system, and it will represent the external world. For example, if car is moving on a road, then that road itself is an environment. The traffic, then the walkers on the road, the weather conditions, the atmosphere will all become the part of the environment for the car. We can have input to the agent, an important input, and that is being called as a knowledge. Knowledge consists of the pre-existing information. So that will help the agent to make the decision. So knowledge is very important. Without knowledge, agent cannot make the decision. So a lot of data is being fed to the system so that it is being trained. So for example, whenever we have a chatbot, and then that chatbot is being trained with a database of conversations with the people so that it can provide a better response. So when the training is appropriate, when the training is adequate, then you will find that the response of the chatbot will be much better. Algorithm is also very important in any AI system because it is an input to the agent and it will define the logic, the reasoning, the decision-making process. It is basically a collection of rules with the help of which the decisions are taken by the agent. So they include different machine learning models. They include different optimization techniques. They include different search algorithms. So many things are incorporated into the algorithms, and that basically help the agent to take the decision. For example, whenever a car wants to go from one destination to another destination, then it needs to make the use of the pathfinding algorithm to navigate the road. So you will find that there is another important input to the agent, and that is being called as a goal. So goal will define the objective the agent is trying to achieve. So for example, if you have a robot vacuum cleaner, then the goal of the robot will be to clean the floor. Or whenever you have a car, then the goal of the car can be to carry the person from one destination to another destination. So the agent will take the actions to maximize its success in reaching the goal. So actions are taken by the agent so that it can achieve its goal. Actions are taken by the agent to the environment, and you will find that the actions are taken based on algorithm, knowledge, and goal. So whenever we have a car moving on the road, then the self-driving car will increase its speed when the road is vacant, but it will stop if there is some obstacle, or it will change the lane if some work is going on. So based on the environment, it will find that the actions are taken by the agent. Observations and experiences are very important because they come from the environment to the agent. The agent will receive the feedback from the environment in the form of observations and experiences. So for example, whenever we have a recommendation system such as Netflix or Amazon, then you will find that it will check the user preferences and will accordingly will refine the suggestion to the user so that you can watch the content that you like the most. So how exactly this AI system works? So agent will start with the knowledge, algorithm, and goal. So whenever you are building any AI system, or whenever you are making the use of an AI system, do remember that these three things are always there: knowledge, algorithm, and goal. And then there is some central entity called as an agent. So agent will start with these three things. It will perceive the environment through the observation and experiences. So it is continuously in touch with the environment. Based on the algorithm, it will do the decisions and it will make the possible actions. The environment will respond to the actions taken by the agent, and the agent continues to learn and goes on adapting. So find that for AI is automated system. We need not to run and execute the program again and again. It will go on continuously on its own. And you will find that the performance of the AI system will go on improving every day. So as you go on making the use of the AI system, its performance will also is going to be better and better every day. So thank you, friends, for viewing the session. Hopefully, you have understood what we mean by AI and what exactly the AI system is. And hopefully, you will also see my later sessions where we will discuss many things about the artificial intelligence. Thank you all.